but it's huge.
It is huge.
Brazil is so big.
It is.
Like flying over and I've been there more
Yeah,
multiple times.
Brazil's bigger than the U.S., so people
I,
don't realize that.
Thank you. I realized that in 2015 when
Hmm.
I went to Brazil and the win.
Hmm.
Oh my God! Let me tell you something. If when you say that you meet a woman that is actually educated and not a feminist and
Hmm.
still feminine,
Hmm.
when I experienced that in 2015, it changed my life. I came back to America and I stopped looking at American women the same.
Yeah, that's what Patrice O'Neal. That's what changed him.
Oh yeah, he
Vietnam,
did say
Brazil.
that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy. But I just say it to what I say, and I'm seconding you. Like you said, you got to know the language. You got to know the language.
yeah,
Do a little bit of work. Don't be lazy. Get you a remote job. Get you something kind of remote if you're planning to move out there, or unless you're retired.
yeah,
Um, and don't rush and be careful.
yeah,
Don't drink.
yeah, yeah. If you're going down there for a weekend to turn up, man, bring your money. You know, get what
Oh
you're going
yeah.
down looking for. Make sure that the people that are legit. Get your 8, 9, and 10. Even the hookers are more dainty, more feminine than the chicks here that you're going to date anyway. So
Oh my God, BTS. Can I interrupt you for one
go ahead,
second?
go ahead.
So this is I don't care. Listen, this is my real name, Terrell Boxley. Okay,
Okay, all right.
BGS.
Mm-hmm.
All right. When I flew down to Brazil in 2015 to meet Charles Tyler, um, and he had encouraged me to come down there,
Okay.
and he to come to the beach party, and I
Oh,
came to the beach party. I'm
ah,
actually the guy and that's talking that was telling the black girl, hey,
I
let
remember
Charles
that.
talk.
Oh, you're the
That's
guy.
me.
Okay, yeah, you're the
That's
guy.
me.
Okay, I remember you. Yeah.
I'm a big former football player and stuff like that, but
Okay.
Charles changed my life, right? He
Hmm.
said, "Trust me, come down here, change your life." I said, "Man, I don't know." I remember buying a ticket costed 670 under $700
That's not too
round
bad.
trip.
Yeah.
Exactly, round trip.
Wow.
It was to get to Brazil back from Fargo. I live up here in Fargo, North Dakota.
Oh shit.
Um, yeah. I'm in the middle. I'm like 2 hours from Winnipeg.
Okay.
So and oh yeah, man, the Winnipeg women, they love us too. Lord
Yeah.
have mercy. So I flew down there and for 21 days, and I remember how feminine the women were. Getting off the airplane, seeing how beautiful they were, and
Hmm.
I just said no way. And they were just eyeballing me, and I'm just like, wait a minute, hold on, like this isn't normal. This
Hmm.
isn't normal. And then I remember walking on the beach, and I found a law student. She
Hmm.
was in school to be a law student.
Hmm.
I'm 36 at the time. She's 19. She doesn't care.
No,
She doesn't care. They don't care.
they look for the man, and they look for stability first, and they look for a older man, that's single, because most older men down there are not single. Most of them are
Oh my
married.
God.
Yeah.
So I'm down there in Brazil. And he's like, trust me, trust me. We meet up at Babs. Babs is still there. I went back there this November and I said, man, I just went there, had a drink in honor of Charles, right?
Hmm.
This last 2023, I went back down there again. And it was beautiful. Brazil, they were having some huge soccer tournament that was there.
Hmm.
And I remember when I went in 2015, and I took one home. I brought my money with me, as you said.
Okay. So a prophet says,
I
go ahead,
took a
finish.
woman home. I took
Uh,
a woman home that was built like Buffy the Body,
okay.
like Buffy the Body. I've never seen a woman with bleached, is it bleached or golden colored hair,
Okay.
caramel skin,
Uh-huh.
body, just everything. And I said I couldn't believe this. She gets up the next morning, cleans my entire room. She just verified what you said,
Yeah.
that a hooker is more feminine than
Yeah, that's the thing difference between a hooker here and hooker there, right? A hooker overseas will, after you finish doing the deal, if you keep her overnight, she'll get up and cook breakfast the next morning.
I, I'm talking about. I was blown away. I'm like, me and her are still friends right now on Facebook.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Prophet Plague says, which countries has the wifeable white women? I would go to, really, believe it or not, I would go to Russia right now because they have a dearth of men, And then Eastern Europe. Okay, if you want wifeable white people, white women, go to Eastern Europe. They're still more demure. They're still more traditional. They're little on the poor side. But the thing is, if you want wifeable white women, because all the white guys, when they go looking for wives or traditional women, they go to Eastern Europe. Ukraine, before the war started, was actually a big spot.
Yep, that's true. Slavia, I've heard Slavia, Slovenia,
Croatia, yeah.
They're there. Because I'm literally my buddy. He literally took a year off because he made so much money in IT. Mm-hmm. He's over there right now. Mm-hmm. He's over there right now, just knocking them down.
Yeah. If you want a more easygoing, more traditional white woman, Eastern Europe. You don't want to go to Western Europe because they're on that, on the feminist bullshit. Feminist bullshit. Feminism does not exist in Eastern Europe and Russia. It doesn't. Okay, they're still very. I remember I was looking at this video where this Russian woman was pissed off at this guy. Right, so she walked up and slapped him. He clocked her. Right, she got her ass up, straightened herself up, and sat back down and shut her mouth.
Back down. And guess what? My best friend, he experienced that in Egypt. Yeah. He said, my best friend looks like Taye Diggs. Okay. So he's a chocolate bald head skin. You got the whole little fro. Look just like Taye Diggs.
Okay.
Right? A handsome brother.
Yeah.
So he's exploring. His taxi driver is showing him around Egypt.
Yeah.
Then his taxi driver takes him to this private party in Egypt. He walks through this dark. He thinks he's getting set up, right?
Yeah.
Like a John Wick type of party.
Right.
Walks in there. He's the only black guy in there.
Mm-hmm.
All of the Egyptian women are staring at him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you know what the next thing he said? There was one particular bad one. She's bad. Her husband is this. He said her husband was standing next to her and he saw her mouth drop, right? And so she's looking at him like, damn, he looked good. Man, he said he took the back of his big Egyptian hand and slugged the fuck out of her.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't mutter a sound. She just took it.
Yeah, she's out of pocket and she knew it. Yeah.
I can't believe it, BGS, but hey, look, they don't play that. They don't play that in the Middle East. They don't play that. They don't play that in Eastern, like in the Eastern. But like you already know it's bad in like Sweden, Norway,
UK, France.
Yeah, UK. Yeah. It's bad over there, and the women are out of pocket, and but guess what? Time is undefeated. Like they think, oh, I got time. No, you don't, boo boo. You're gonna die alone.